Hello dear friend, this is Rakesh here. Once again you are welcome to Resolve for you. We have already learned so many transitions classes. Today we will learn about shape transition. Shape transition is also very important and beautiful transition. Makes your video very effective after using these transitions. Please listen till the end. Don't skip the video. This will be very useful. You will understand in details. We will discuss this transition class, shape transition. Dear friend, without wasting time, let's jump into Resolve for you. Hello dear friend, once again you are welcome here. We are now in the edit page of DaVinci Resolve here. We have already learned about the dissolve transitions, iris transitions, motion transitions. If you haven't followed our last classes, please go to the YouTube channels in the playlist. There are all lessons which I have already covered. It will be very helpful for you. Today we will learn about shape transition. You see, when I touch here, you see this is shape transition. You can check like this, how will be the transitions, how will be transitions. In this way you can check this will be the shape. Actually the shape transition is like a shape. It makes a shape, and this shape affects your video and make your video very beautiful in the shape, like the box shape, like heart shape, star shape, triangle left, triangle right. We will use this transition today in the video, and we will learn how it affects the video. If you have gone through our last class, you know, if you want to add transition between two video, you see, for example, I want to add transition. I will double click here, box transition. I can't apply actually. If I drag, the rule is to drag transitions and put, but I can't here put because we haven't trim the and free the frame for our transition. Actually we need to trim. The best way to trim, you can like this. You see, I am trimming here. You see, one in this way you can trim frame rate, like in this way. You see, I have frame trim. Now I will just close the gap. Now we can actually put like these transitions. Okay, otherwise you can double click here and transition will be automatically enter here. You see, our transition has entered. Now we can play here. You see, actually the transition forest is making shape between in the parrot here sitting, and in this way you can enlarge the transition. You can come here, you see here transitions, you can here enlarge here. You see, from here you can enlarge here. We have 80 frames, we have given 2.5 seconds. Our transition will be larger here. You see, in this way you can put transition between two video. Now I want to show you here. You see, every transition has its own property. Every transition here, if you come here, you see here, this is our box transitions. I just highlight, and you can put this transition to one side. If you click here, you see our transition will be here in one side. If you click here, our transition will be the right side here. You see, now this transition will play and affect only one side. You see, in this way you can you can add transition to one side or other side, and you can add this transition to center. No, I want to add this transition to center. You see, our transition is center. I will increase the frame rate here. No, I want to see other property of transition. Here you can actually see there are several properties here. You see, transitions here. This is the in transition, these are the sub transitions of box transition: center, upper left, upper right, lower left, lower right, left center, top center, right center, bottom center. No, it's a center. We can change here. Can click here upper. You see here, see upper. No, it will be transition will be here in the upper left side. You see, now I play and see. You see, now transition is affecting on the upper left side. In this way you can see one by one which transition is perfect for you. We can just lower left, it will be upper right, lower left, it will be lower left. You see, transition is here. Our transition in the left lower, just in the lower side. See how transition is changing. In the same way you can add transition here. Here you can take any for example left center, transition will be here in the center. I play and see the effect. In this, you see, in this way transition is affecting. Here this is a red line. You see here, it means the transition is rendering, because rendering takes some time. So then it will be a smooth play after rendering. Now we come here and we see, we can top center, transition will be here in the center. You see, now I play and see the effect. You see, in this way transition is changing. In the same way you can try all by one. But I take right center, transition will be in the right center. Or if you take transition here in the bottom center. Transition will be here in the bottom, you see. Now I play and I see the effect. In this way transition is effective. This is a very beautiful box transition. You have to try one by one. Here in this box mode, you can change all type of mode, box, bottom, centers, right. These all are the sub transition inside transition. You can try and see on your video. Now when we come here, we can actually increase the, you see, increase the border of transition, this border, and you can change the color of transitions here. In this you can change this color. You can add some you can here, you can add in, is out, you see, in, out, is in. If you have gone through my last class, is in, if you add, it will be smoothly start, out it will be the transition will finish smoothly, and is in, is out means start easily, smoothly means smoothly. In this way you can see is in, is out. I have added and I see the effect, you see. In this way actually you can change, you can add several type of transitions. Actually this here you can add all type of transitions. From here you can actually come here and try here all type of its settings. You will understand then how it's important, how you can change the settings here. You can align here, which side you want transition. You can change here border and border width, you can change here, and here you can change your color. You can here ease in, ease out, apply in transition. This is actually curve, you see. This is actually curve. In this way you can increase, decrease the size of the main transition. For example, this is box transition, is a main transition. I will change here box here, you see. I can expand the color, enlarge and shorten here according to your choice preference. You can change here. And when come here, you see trends here, reverse transition will be here, you see. Main transition, the pirate, it will be reverse actually. The forest, you know, in the background, pirate is our in here in the main transitions. In this way you can change like this, bigger, smaller. No, I play this transition. No, you see. In this way actually you can change, you can reverse the transition in DaVinci Resolve. It's a very good feature. You can manipulate. There are lots of controls for the editor to apply transition. You can apply such transition which are all not available any other video editing software. This was the actually main settings in the transition. Now we take another transition. Now we come here, you see. I will trim here little bit here, and I will trim here, okay, and 25 you can frame, 25 frame, okay, 50 we have decreased we have just made the gap between here for free the frame rate. We have to free the frame rate for our transition. We take hard transition. We will double click here, you see. Now we have just a hard transition here. It's actually this a beautiful transition, sir. In the same way you can increase, because we have 50 frames here, but you can decrease here too, but you can increase minimum 50 because we have only 50 maximum frame rate given. But you can minimize here, you see, minimize here in this way transition. So 50 is okay. Just I maximize here, and now once again I see this. In this way actually you can add the transitions here, and you can see in the hard transitions here it's a preset. You can in the same way you can align, you can make center, you can write here other center here, you can put in the center in the transition here. In the same way you can aspect ratio, you can you see the heart, you can decrease, increase in this way aspect ratio. Actually this way you can, if you want, you can decrease, you can manipulate the shape like in this way, you see. In this way I like this, I will do this, and I can make border. Actually if you want border, if you change the border of color, you can do like this. If you want, okay, if you want to add feather, you can add feather like this, then color border will be gone out. Here you see smooth feather in the transition, it will be smooth here. In this way easy is out, you know. Reverse, if you want to reverse the heart, forest will be in the heart inside, and they will be, these people will be in the main background here, you see. In this way you can actually add and transition. So there are lots of scope for the transition. Every transition has like easy is out, we have gone through. And if you want to change the border here, actually we can change like this border, you see. Transition curve, not border, it is sorry it's a transition curve here, you see. You can add the curve. If you want to just reverse, you can reverse. Yeah, feather, you can decrease feather. No, you see we have no this border here, and no, I play a transition here. Actually this is the work of transitions. In the same way here you can try one by one here. There are all settings here, you see, all settings. You can try these settings. You can rotate, actually transition. So if you want to rotate, in the last class I have told you how to rotate a transition. This is actually our curve here, ease in ease out, you know. If you want to rotate transitions here, come here, you can rotate like this, you can rotate like this. You see, if your transition is long, if you have long given here, if you come here, I will rotate here transitions. You see our transition in the mid, and I will add here keyframing. Actually in DaVinci Resolve you can add rotation like this, like this. Then our transition will be rotate here. You see, in this way. Now I play once again, I play. You see, in this way you can rotate, you can add if you have more place here, more frame rate, you can add actually this rotation in the transition. In this way every transition has its unique features. A start here, you can start in a start here, this will become here, you see box. So I will do like this here, and we can take another transitions here. In the same way we will just make here trim. We have to trim the video for transition. Our just we have trim, okay, 20 25, okay. We will come here, our playhead is here. Now I will double click, no star has come. You see a star has come, double click here, you see. Now we have this a star is here in the transition. You can, in this way you can add a star in your transitions. In the same way, if you come here for a star transitions, you can here you can change their presets. Actually you can change their aspect ratio, you can make a smaller, bigger ratio. It will be ratio means is shape. Actually you can manipulate from here. And rotation you can add. If you want to add border, you see, no, I can want to add border, change the color of border here, okay. In this way, easy. In reverse, if you want to reverse it, we go to other side. And curve, if you want to decrease the size here, you can transition in this way, you can decrease the size. Actually here, actually curve is actually here, the main work is just decrease the size. See, in this way you can add transitions here. Now we can almost we use 3 transitions. We can actually use another transition here. You see, we will take another video if you want to add transition. For example, I take this video here. In the same way I have to trim here. Now I have place for transitions here. Actually I come here and I will, in the same way I add this transition. You see, in this way you can actually, I will increase the frame rate here. Now our transition will be longer. In the same way you can change here. You see their preset. You see here the preset, there are 5. You can add here in transitions. You see triangle, there are, in the same way here in a triangle you can add like you can, if you want to add border here, in this way, you see, in this way you can add border. If you want, you can add color here in the, okay. If you want to align, you can align to one side and single one side. We have learned about this already. We will keep in here on the border, ease in, ease out here. Here you can increase size, decrease here transition size, and here you can play all, you see one by one there, and you will understand it's very easy to use transition in DaVinci Resolve. There are lots of control here. You see, in this way you can have no transition. In the same way, if I want to take another video, we will take, and for example I take this video here. In the same way we have to trim here. You see, I am highlighting and I will trim here, and I will add another transition here. This is our triangle right, so double click, you see triangle right has come here. You can increase frame rate because we have 78 frame rate. Now our transition will be longer here. You see, we have 2 transition here. You see, and our right triangle, you see, it will be in the opposite side. You see, now on the opposite side is it. Now we have transition. In the same way you come here, you can change their presets, you can align, you can add border. If you want to add border here, you can change their color. If you can feather, it will be smooth, ease in, ease out. You know, you can aspect ratio, you can change here. So we have almost used this all 4 transitions. We have almost used these 4 transitions. Now we see there apply how actually it's effective. You see smoothing, ease in, ease out. You can use, you can border, you can edge, you can add feather. If you don't like feather, I will add color. You see, in this way our color will be here. If you color is very, I will make a small, like a small, okay. Now I play the video and you can see and apply on the your other footage. Dear friends, subscribe if you like this class is useful for you. Please subscribe the channel. It's a very hard working job actually. You just come here and I play. You see how it's a transitions is changing the clip. I want to finish the class fast, so here you see how this transition, you see how the transition has affected the video. Now we come here, we see here. Hello dear friend, we have just finished the class. Please write in the comment box how is your experience, how is the class. Take some videos, footages from your camera till mobiles and try these transitions to your video, and then you will understand the effect of these transitions to your clips. Dear friend, don't forget to subscribe the channels. Your one subscription motivates me to make more creative video for you in future. So if you want, I will make more creative video for you, dear friend. Just subscribe, write in the comment box, like, share these channels to those friends who are actually in need of such type of tutorials about DaVinci Resolve. Let's meet in the next class. Take care, bye.